Hi everyone, I'm Max from the Max team and I am with wiRer. Where are you?
Hello,
No, where are you? You are here. But how are you, wiRer?
I'm good, I'm good. How are you?
Fine, fine. Very glad to have you here with me to cast these quarterfinals of the Max Open Cup 8. Quarterfinals 2, first quarterfinals tonight, and tomorrow the two other ones. And then next week we'll have semifinals on Monday and then the great final on Tuesday. And I can't wait. And tonight we have, for the first time on the Max TV, we'll have XiaoT from China and Zorb from Uruguay, as we said before. And then we have a second match. It will be Paraducks, you know, like the ducker, like Donald, from from UK versus AyRoK. AyRoK, the last French guy, because we had 6 French players in the 8th finals, and now only AyRoK is alive. Okay, and Paradox, I guess, one versus a French guy, Arctic, I guess. Not sure about that. But that's it. We have the quarterfinals and we can see the other ones. We'll have Chabodenis versus Nalgidan tomorrow and Bruto versus wiRer from the Max team. How do you feel about your match?
Oh, I have already won it. We can move on. We don't need to cast it.
Okay, no problem. We do it like this.
We're gonna enjoy some 30 HP Hearthstone. This will be like the last games. After that, everybody will have 40 HP.
Maybe. We'll see that. Because if you don't know, we have a new patch today. New patch. So, new patch, new bugs, but new features as well. Because there is a new card for the new expansion will be released the next month, I guess. It's a card telling that you can have 10 more health if you have 40 cards in your deck. Let's see that, but not tonight. Not tonight. We play with regular cards, and we'll see what we do. And we can have the Zorb's lineup right now, bringing a priest, a paladin, a shaman, and a demon hunter. But we won't see a shaman that has been banned. The shaman that you like. I guess you won last week with the shaman 3-0 versus Regvam. Some kind of same list, I guess. Something like that.
Yeah, okay. Like, let's call it control shaman, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what about the bow priest? Still a good deck in this meta?
I mean, it has gotten worse because there are like more decks that are better against it.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it's still a very decent deck.
Okay, and we'll see that Paladin is back on this lineup, this LHS lineup, and a little on ladder with this.
It makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
It makes a lot of sense to bring Holy Paladin because a lot of people like to bring Demon Hunter and Rogue, and Paladin is good against those two. So you have a deck that answers those two decks.
Yeah, even if the Mr. Smite and Cariel have been nerfed, I guess the deck is still very strong. I liked it the on the previous meta. Okay, then the Control Shaman is not playable, and we'll have the Jace version of the Demon Hunter. Jace, without the what is it, the Sirla or something like this. Who can get your Xilak from the deck?
Yeah, okay. That card got nerfed. That costs 7 mana now, and I mean it's a bit expensive. And the whole point was to play Xilak a turn earlier.
Yeah.
Which, so people cut it now from the deck.
Okay, just a second. I have to check this. Do I need to open the adventure? You can spec before the game start. Do I need to open the adventure? You can spec before the game start. Okay, I'll check. Okay, I have to check. I'll check. Okay, sorry for that. Okay, so what about this Demon Hunter? Very strong. We see it very often in the LHS lineups. Do you
Yeah, I
think this
think it's
version
a
is the
very
best one?
yeah. I think this is like the most staple list, and it is a very strong deck. It has like even its bad matchups. Let's say something
Mm-hmm.
like Control Warrior. It's still very very close.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And versus the nowadays mage. What do you think? Do you think it's relevant?
It's people consider it a counter to the big mage. Demon
Okay.
Hunter. Like Rogue is the best counter, and then Demon Hunter is the second best counter for
Okay.
the deck.
Okay. So we can see the
But there is
yeah.
no mage, so
Yeah. What about it? Yes. So the what is it?
the druid got banned, I would assume, from
Uh,
XiaoT.
oh, I tell
No, he
you.
banned
No,
priest.
priest. Oh, I
Oh
don't have
wow.
the same display as previously. Yes, that's okay now.
Wait, hold on. The priest got banned, so that means that Zorb only has Demon Hunter to beat the alignment druid.
Mm,
Because the alignment druid is the hardest counter to Boar Priest, and it's also very good against Holy Paladin.
mm. So we assume that he won't start with this demon hunter. Keep it to.
Yeah, I mean he has to keep it for the druid, but
Mm,
I mean,
mm-hmm.
hmm,
Okay. So there
the,
is a Boar Priest as well, Holy Paladin, with two Guardian's Grace this time,
the
and a
Boar Priest got
Burn
banned,
Shaman.
right? The Boar Priest got banned.
Yeah, the Priest is banned.
Right, right.
And Burn Shaman. Okay,
Yeah,
it's not the
I
same
like
version. Yeah.
I like the Burn Shaman because that's my deck. I played against the XiaoT in the last round of the Swiss, and I
Okay.
had that deck, and I won a game with Shaman, and then next week he copied that deck.
You have
He
to get
thought he
copyright.
thought I lost to that deck, so it must be OP.
Great. Okay. Okay, we'll see if it starts with that, and then the celestial druid, and
Okay.
we'll see. We can't see that much this deck on ladder right now, but on in the LHS lineups is sometimes present. I guess every week we'll see this druid in as a fourth deck in the lineup. What do you think about this?
It is just because people are very scared of Boar Priest, so they bring that
Mm-hmm.
Druid deck because it is one of the few answers to Boar Priest.
Okay.
So if they plan on not banning Boar Priest, then they need to have a deck in their lineup that
Mm.
counters it.
Okay.
So it's a bit interesting, right? Because the big mage is also considered good against Boar Priest.
Mm.
But it is a deck that has an overall better matchup spread than Celestial Druid. But here XiaoT still opts for the Druid instead of the Mage.
Okay. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what we got with this druid, and we can give the players the go. Just a second. Why don't have?
I'm
Okay.
trying to figure out how this will work. As I said, the Demon Hunter is the only answer for the Druid, so
Mm-hmm.
Zob can't start with the Demon Hunter. So he either starts with the Paladin or the what was it? The Boar Priest, right? His Shaman got banned, right? Okay, so basically, if he starts with the Boar Priest and XiaoT anticipates that and then starts with the
Mm.
Druid,
Yeah.
then he's in a pretty good spot, right? Because then he will get the win against the Priest, and then Zorb queues the Demon Hunter, assuming he wins against the Druid with it. Then XiaoT can just queue his Paladin to snipe the Demon Hunter, and then it pretty much comes down to a Paladin mirror at the end. And let's say Zorb ends up winning the mirror, then he has to play against the Burn Shaman, which is also, in my opinion, the Shaman is favored against Paladin.
Yeah.
But not everybody agrees with that, so. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see in a few seconds. The players are aware that they can start. They are preparing to battle a friend, and we are preparing to spectate them if the game allows us to do so. Okay, we have XiaoT at the bottom of your screen. It's starting, and we'll have Zorb at the top of the screen. So don't forget to use the exclamation point bottom command and exclamation point top command. Demon Hunter from Zorb and Druid
Oh,
from
wow.
XiaoT. Incredible.
Wow. He just sniped the
Good
druid.
draw. Okay, so we have both ends. Okay, and the druid is starting with the 2 white growth, but I guess he didn't make the mulligan yet.
This is
Okay.
this is insane that Zorb queued the demon hunter into the druid.
Yeah.
That he just sniped the matchup. That's such a big deal because he was very unfavored in this series, but just because of this queue, he might have a decent chance now.
Let's see if the druid is not too fast. If he can draw his best cards, maybe it will be too fast to counter the demon hunter. But we'll see that we already. Oh, it didn't keep the Xillag. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, I mean that's fine, right? Not keeping the Zilak, it's a slow card. You wanna play your early game minions to push damage. Wait,
Okay.
let's see. So that he has the Boar Priest, right? So his shaman got banned. So that means that if he wins this, then XiaoT doesn't have a counter for Boar Priest anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Very interesting.
Okay, so we'll play this glaive here, I guess, because of the Fossil Fanatic in end. It's a good start. So you can already draw.
The start is not that aggressive for Zorb, and if XiaoT manages to get to the alignment, which his current hand looks pretty good at doing that because he has Wild Growth into Nourish into alignment, it's gonna be a close game. Like, wow, this Druid hand. It's a dream.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, Zorb doesn't have an aggressive opening hand here. Yeah, I like just playing this Steno here. It gets Giga punished by the null, but his hand has 0 pressure. He kind of needs to do it, otherwise the druid gets to do what he wants, and that's not good for the demon hunter. But yeah, fortunately for XiaoT, he has the null in hand to snipe the Steno, but let's see if he even goes for it. Because there's also a world where he just double ramps here. I mean, no, he's not gonna double ramp. He's only gonna nourish ramp.
Yeah, I like the nourish here, but
I think you have to. I think you have to respect this Steno here.
Yeah.
Like you've seen that the demon hunter did have a slowish start. No 1-drop-on-1.
Yes, and you know that your opponent will draw more fail spells with this Fossil Fanatic each time he attacks, so you have to do something. You're thinking.
Yeah, I mean, he knows that there are spells in hand because of the Fossil Fanatic, right? But you still have to kill the Steno over the 2-2.
Yeah.
It's a very tough turn.
Oh, I didn't see that coming.
Yeah, okay, no, this makes sense because he has Innervate. He can Innervate the alignment next turn, and then he has the Nourish for after the alignment.
Okay, it's time to push damage.
So much damage here. Oh my goodness.
So it will be fell by rage, I guess. It can. Oh, maybe he can just attack now to draw something more. Did he play his first? Yeah, he played his first Fury. So I guess there is no 1 mana spells left.
It makes sense to push as much damage as
Yeah.
possible. Because now XiaoT can't play a line, he just dies if he does it.
So is it time for Gnoll?
I mean,
Okay, Gnoll at 0 mana.
yeah, not that at least. But that
Okay.
doesn't mean he's winning either.
Okay. Four.
Multi-strike draws 2 cards here, so I think you go for that.
Yeah, I like it. You get rid of the Gnoll, you push 2 more damage, and you draw twice. For 1. Okay, what was that? Yes. Okay, so is it? Oh, 3 damage. Okay. Yeah.
Let's see what he can pull off here.
Okay, then Nourish. You want to Miracle Growth, I guess.
Yeah, because you need to play Earthen Scales, but it's not the big taunt.
No.
Oh, Guff is good.
Yeah, yeah. It's 5 health. Oh, and you have the Gnoll as well? Okay, not dead. Not dead yet.
I mean, a Naga top deck is lethal, right? Because then the
Yeah.
Predations cost 0,
Mission is
but there are
0.
only 2 Nagas left in the deck. Oh, there's the Earthen Scales for next turn, so Zorb needs to kill him now.
Yeah, but with 2 mana, it will be tough.
Yeah, he would need to draw the Naga, right? Wait, hold on. No.
So Fell Barrage.
He's one off here,
Yeah.
right?
Fell Barrage will
2
go
off.
face, I guess, because of the
No, it will hit the 2-1.
yeah,
And then the
sorry.
5-2, so
Yes.
it can't go face.
2-1 and 5-2. Okay, but with 3 health, it will be the 3rd target, I guess, because the armor doesn't count.
I mean, the best he can do is Fury multi-strike, kill the taunt, push the damage, and then hope there is no healing. Or
I like it.
it's hard to say if there's a better play looking at the card upside down, but I think that should be the play. Oh, the Kurt!
Oh.
That was a good draw.
Yes. Okay, choose to hit the 5-2. Okay.
Oh, that's a lot of healing. Yeah. I mean, the game ends now, right? Because XiaoT is just gonna make a big board, heal a lot, and there's nothing the Demon Hunter can do about it. Just a second alignment, right? He just makes a board and aligns and the game ends.
Okay.
Lokola.
Okay. For 0, it's okay.
Just play all the 8 attack minions.
Yeah,
Oh, I guess. Yeah.
So now it's over, I guess.
Wait, you don't play all the 8, because you also need to cast alignment. I guess it's just...
Okay.
Wow. Wow, winning the unfavorable matchup. That was so weird, right? The
Yeah,
fact that we
yes.
see this matchup and then the fact that the alignment druid wins.
So it's 1-0 for XiaoT here. And yeah, it should have been the final matchup, and it has been the starting one.
Yeah.
Okay, bottom
So
score 1.
Zorb has Boar Priest now. He's never gonna queue that. So he's gonna queue his Paladin, but Paladin is also not fun against alignment druid. So
Yeah,
basically, as the Paladin, what you want to do is you want to keep Smite in your mulligan, and you want to keep the Garden's Graces. And then at the point where the alignment druid plays alignment, you need to be able to kill him in that turn. And there's already an alignment in hand and ramp. So
yeah. Okay, that's all you play druid. Just take notes, guys.
take note, draw the ramp, draw alignment. What happens on the Paladin side? I don't think you keep Ariel in this matchup because
No, I don't think so.
it's not really, you can't use the hero power. It doesn't do anything. What you want to do is you want to curve out minions, just pressure them. So I
Yeah.
think I like keeping the 1-drop and the Pyromance and just play the minions on curve.
Even the pyromancer, because I
Yes,
think
yes.
that's
Hmm?
I think that's the only way to get rid of the 8/8s later in the game.
Yeah, a lot later, but I mean, by that time you probably lose.
Okay.
Or you draw, like you have other ways, like equality city tax, for example. So I like playing a 3-2 because the druid doesn't have a way to answer it really, so it can push a lot of damage over time.
Okay, so he has this battle Vicar as the next card. Good card. And the Myrmidon, it's not very good 3-drop, but I guess it will be a tempo. Oh no, nothing. He has a Sunfish, maybe he will play
Blessing
this
of
one.
Kings. I think you play the Spider tank because it has more attack and you
it's
have
for
the
old
Blessing
people.
of King. Yeah, I mean, who knows card names, right?
Yeah.
We just know the stat lines and sometimes the
Spider
artwork.
tank. It's true. I used to, but now too many cards. Okay, do you prefer the Shimmering Sunfish over the Myrmidon?
Well, so the concern is null, right? But the thing is, even if he has null, you still have a minion on the board to land the Blessing of Kings. So you don't need to play the taunt.
Okay. So now, oh, okay.
Yeah,
The
it's
Chinese
fine,
way,
right?
the Chinese way, you know. So I was about to say that if the Myrmidon keeps on the board, then you could have played Blessing of Kings on it
On the
to draw a
Myrmidon.
card.
Yeah.
But
You
not
still play
anymore.
the Blessing. You trade and play the Blessing and go on with your turn.
Oh, and you also have the writer's defense to get rid of the 8/8 before they are even played.
Wait.
Okay, why not the writer's the Blessing of Kings here? Do you think
Yeah,
it's a
I don't understand this. I think 4-4 is better than 2-5, but what do I know? I guess he wants to land the buff on the taunt because he's thinking, yeah, if I buff the 1/1, it still dies to null, but he already played a null, so it's very unlikely that there is a second null.
Okay. So it protects his 1/1 and then he could play the Blessing of Kings next turn if he wants to, but I guess you lose 1 mana doing that. Or maybe you want to play Light Tray for 5? I don't think so. Miracle
Do you
Grow
take
will do?
Jerry Rick maybe?
Not sure about that. Yeah, maybe. You already
More
have...
more ramp
Yeah,
for after your alignment?
yeah, because you have alignment in end, I guess. The right choice. Okay, Carrier Room.
These light trays are very good because you can drop them for 0 after the alignment. And same goes for Garden's Grace. But I think Zorb is only running 1 Garden's Grace. Let me check. Yes, he only has 1 Garden's Grace.
Okay, oh, do you really want to play Light Ray? You have to push damage. I don't like this because you want to play this card for less mana.
It's also 4/4 versus 5/5, but the 4/4 attacks right away, right? It has charge basically.
Yeah.
And this plays more into scales as well.
Okay.
Guess you still have a minion on the board to buff.
Yeah.
Which means XiaoT might not trade. Yeah, just leave the minions on the board.
If it doesn't trade, do you think that the Blademaster will should be relevant now, or would it keep it with
I
the
think you
Blessing of
trade.
Kings?
It's not just the Blade Master, it's also city tax. And from XiaoT's perspective, you just want to be as healthy as possible when you play the alignment, so.
Okay. Okay, yeah. I like that, but if you would like to play this Night of Anointment in the center, I would have seen this played first.
This is interesting now, because if he aligns, then the carrier gets to reduce all these holy spells to 0 mana, right? Which honestly is not that big of a deal, because they don't really do anything besides drawing cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's like XiaoT is thinking for reasons not to align here, but he's gonna end up aligning. Like the main concern is smite plus buff, right? That he would die, but he's at 23, so 6.
Yeah, and I assume that Zorb is only playing one Garden of I don't know what.
Guns Grace, yes.
Oh, and it's
There's the smite.
that's been buffed. Only 1 mana, and all your pirates have charge.
Wait, is there a way to lethal here? No, right?
With only
If
1
you
mana.
draw Garden's Grace and you play the Righteous Defense on your own minion and hope the buff lands on the smite. How much is it? It's
6.
3 damage, so 9 attack smite plus 4 from the blessing, 13 plus 5 if he draws that, 18. Yeah, that would be lethal. But he needs to win a flip and he needs to draw the Garden's Grace from his 2 Flash of Lights.
Okay, you can trade it, but Okay, interesting. To have this blessing of night not on carrier row.
You can do the blessing, the righteous defense now on the. That works, right? No, wait, it's 4. It would be 10. No, it doesn't work.
Mm. Yeah, I understand. You could have 8, 8, 8. Yeah, it would work. Right of defense if it is Mr. Smite.
Yes, but it's not enough damage for lethal because it gives the smite 4 attack.
Why
So
4 attack?
because it
Yeah. Okay.
sets it to a 1/1, and the stats that got subtracted get added to the smite.
Okay.
So it would be 4 extra attack on the smite. So smite would be a 10 attack, and there's still 3 damage missing.
Mm-hmm. Okay. More difficult from now. It could have a Gnoll as well.
Pyro, heal, and then Righteous defend the Onyxia. But he has 3 minions in hand.
Yeah.
Wait, that doesn't work, buddy. You need to kill the webs first.
Yeah. Yes,
try to target.
Pyro, your Flash of Light, and then
You're allowed to. Oh, you play that first, yes. And then you need to win a 33%er to win the game. Okay, here comes the miracle turn. I think XiaoT can turn it around here.
Two mana crystals.
Make a big taunt.
Yeah, and draw.
You draw your Anaconda and the Nerden Scales, and then you're cooking. Oh, that's... Is that good?
What is... Okay, it's a pirate.
You get 5 of them, so you have 3 remaining. 6 plus the 5 from the null, 11. So you would be 1 off of killing the fish.
Mm.
So that's not the play.
Of turn here. I guess we should have the Gnoll involved. No, not Gnoll. Maybe after that. Okay, after that.
But just to put it on the board, right? It's only 11 damage. Oh, he set it to 10 so that it can't value trade into the taunt. Makes sense. So there are no buffs on the minions, right?
No.
Ooh, what do you do here?
Concede.
You have to use
over.
the Samuro for 1 damage? Just as a Stone Tusk Boar?
You cannot do that. Because the frenzy doesn't work if it dies.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But you still need to kill the 10/10, right?
Oh, okay, sorry. I was thinking of
you just
killing the 2/1
into
the 2/1. I don't want to see this. But
yeah, look away.
He has to. Oh, it's so disappointing on the cam. Ah! No! Not that! My eyes!
Oh!
It burns!
Yeah. Okay. Surely this turn he can stabilize.
Oh, yep. The death.
Gain 10.
And another one.
Another one.
As I said before, this truth is so relevant in LHS. format.
Yeah.
When you pilot it the Chinese way.
What's the Chinese way to pilot it? Drawing ramp?
You draw the guff when you want. It was the ramp and the guff, I guess. The previous match. Just on curve. Okay, so it's 2-0 already in this first quarter final, and we won't see the Paladin anymore. Oh, and I have to say that, just a second, the winner of this quarterfinal will fight versus the winner of Paraducks versus AyRoK on Monday.
This matchup is terrible for the Priest. It's the worst matchup in the meta game right now. I think Priest has like 5% to win this matchup.
If you could see Zorb right now.
Is he tilted?
Yeah, it's at the end of his life.
So as soon as the Druid draws alignment, the game is over.
Okay. Not a very good starting end here for XiaoT for now.
Well, what do you mean? He has ramp in hand.
Yeah, but not it's on turn
no wide
5.
growth. That's what you wanted to say.
Yes,
he has no wide growth, so it's a bad hand.
Yeah, no, but I see so many expensive cards. Yeah, cannot be that relevant.
It's fine. He's gonna top deck Innovate next turn and ramps.
Okay, I want to see that. The Chinese way, as we said.
The Chinese way.
Oh, and I guess Zorb is playing the Priest, the Uruguayan way, or the South American way, maybe. Okay.
He needs to channel his inner Pocket Train to win this game. Honestly, I think not even Pocket Train can win this matchup. He always says every matchup is favored, but I don't think he has ever won against an alignment druid.
And I just spotted that Zorb doesn't have his Anduin Golden, so I have to give him a point of penalty.
I mean, I think he's excused because he's an NA player, so he probably has
he's playing
on his main server. So
okay.
We can give him a pass on that one.
Only alpha point.
But you need to check if he does have a Golden Priest on the NA server.
Yes, I have to. First ball on board. Second one.
So
and now,
is there a chance?
Oh, and he's playing already the second wild growth, okay. Does he want to play Malygos next turn?
I mean, he wants to draw his alignment, so I guess playing Malygos is the highest chance of hitting the alignment.
Okay.
Because the priest can get his weapon up by turn 7 if he has a very good draw. Ooh, can he do it actually? If he draws Lyric next turn, he might get the weapon next turn. So like he can do a Pyro Cleric draw turn. He draws the Illuminate to discount the amulet. Maybe there is a chance.
Maybe we want to see this because we saw so many
all the unfavorable.
How many weird things from the start of this quarterfinals with the Demon Hunter versus Druid and Druid winning this, that we want to see the revenge of the priest.
Max. We have hope, but we know it's not gonna happen. Don't, yeah, no false hopes. Did he hit the alignment? Yes, he did hit the alignment.
Ah, la 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 la. Alignment, the end of the fun.
So,
Lady
Zorb,
Anaconda.
Zorb needs to get his sword now.
Okay. Is there a way? The trade. 5 mana left to not been eliminated from the quarterfinals of the Max Open Cup 8.
Okay, so he's just hoping that there was no alignment.
Yeah, you hit face. What would you not do? Do you pyromancer into desperate pay? No, you don't want to do that.
No, you drew the cleric, so
Mm.
he hopes he can get his sword next turn, right?
Yeah.
But there won't be a next turn. Probably place the amalgam first.
Yeah.
I guess he could Earthen Scales to trade the 3/5. It really doesn't matter at this point what he's doing. As long as he casts the Celestial Alignment.
Yeah, he has to.
Is Zorb praying right now?
No, he's concerned, but not very.
I mean, if the if the opponent takes that much time, then you are hopeful that there is no alignment.
Ah, he's crossing fingers. He makes no with head, but it will be a very big yes.
You always rope the alignment here.
Ah, it is mad. Okay. Is there something that it can do? Yeah.
No, there's nothing he can do. Absolutely nothing. Wait. He could draw the... He could draw the amulet next turn, but I mean, XiaoT's setup is so good, right? He just pops off with the Anaconda now, so...
I guess that's it. Miracle growth, draw 3. Taunt. You cannot hit face. Girth. And their friends.
Yeah.
Maybe Alexstrasza face? Oh, face?
He tries to find the second alignment.
Merci à @elbenladi de m'avoir offert un abonnement.
Yeah, there it is. I just put as much power as possible on the board and then align. Can Alex his minion? Or the face.
Face. No respect. Alignment. Okay. That's it, guy. And draw 3. That's it. So sad for Zorb. He brought the Demon Hunter who could have countered the Druid, He started with it, but did not manage to win, and so in LHS it's a 3-0.
It's a 3-0?
Yeah.
It is a 3-0. You're right.
Yeah, I'm off.
The Druid
very often.
just swept?
Yeah.
Crazy.
3-0, okay. I'm gonna check if we can have the players on a little interview. Okay. Thanks for the games. Are you okay for a little interview on Discord? Okay, here as well for XiaoT. And I'm gonna add them here with us. XiaoT and Zorb. I'm waiting for the reply. Reply, guys. Yes, I like to. No reply. I'm adding them as well. Anyway, go for it. Okay. Oh, I have a reply. Okay, we have. Okay, I have Zorb here. Do you hear us? It doesn't.
Hello?
Do you hear us, Zorb? 1 2 1 2.
I don't think he can hear us.
Yeah. Zorb, are you here with us? We can see you, but we cannot hear you. He said sorry. But why is he sorry? I should enter the link again. Please. Yes. Do you hear us? Unmute your mic. Is there a mic? I'm thinking, can't have XiaoT? I'm gonna try to add him again. XiaoT.
Yeah, maybe XiaoT is not
He said
giving English interview.
He said okay. Can I quit the cam? Okay, it's done. Can do you see the call on Discord? Okay. So by you hearing us? No, I can. I can't. So.
No, I think he says he can hear us, but we can't hear him.
Sorry,
so.
now you hear me?
Yes. Perfect.
Hello.
How are you?
Hi. Fine. How are you?
Fine, and thanks for having been here with us for this quarterfinals. Seems I can't hear you. Okay, just a second. I have an issue with XiaoT. I can't see you in the call. Okay.
Oh.
I can't see. Oh yes, XiaoT is here. Okay, I see you. I see you now. See you now.
Hello.
Yes. Do you hear us as well?
Congrats on the win. Can you guys talk a bit about how you approached this match? Because the first queue was very interesting. I didn't expect to see Demon Hunter versus Druid in the first match.
Yeah, at least I thought that Demon Hunter was like my weak deck against all his lineup except from Druid. But if I start with one deck that wasn't Demon Hunter and he started with Druid, I would lose the first matchup for free. So I didn't see any other matchup clear playing Demon Hunter in against other thing that wasn't read. So I meditate about it a lot and thought that Demon Hunter was the first deck that I should play.
Yeah, because
I went wrong.
I mean, you got a good queue there, and if
Yes.
you won the first game, then you were in an excellent spot because then your Bob Priest could have swept the series. But I'm also interested in hearing from XiaoT why he queued the Druid first.
I'm not expecting him to play Demon Hunter first. I think his Demon Hunter is the only deck to counter my Druid. So I think he probably didn't play the Demon Hunter first. So I go for Druid, but I got so lucky and really good hand in the first game. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. And as I said before, I am not sure you were there, XiaoT, when I told it to Zorb. Thank you for having accepted this match, to have this quarterfinals today. And we're very glad to have the both of you on the Max TV for the first time. So on Monday it will be the semi-finals, and you'll play versus the winner of the next match. Will have Paraducks versus AyRoK. Do you know both players, or
Yeah.
one of them? Yeah. Okay. Do you? Yeah. Go.
Oh yeah, I know the players. They are both good players, and I've faced them on EU.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I know them.
And do you prefer to fight one or the other, or you don't care because you're confident enough to play the semifinals?
Yeah, I think I'm not confident enough, but I think it doesn't matter to play with against who in the next round.
Okay, guys. Do you have further questions? Maybe wiRer?
No, I think this was a good interview.
Okay, thank you both of you, and thank you Zorb for having participated in this Max Open Cup 8. I hope you enjoyed it, and see you for the next edition. And XiaoT, see you next week for the semifinals.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, see you guys. So we
Bye.
jump right to the next game here. The next quarterfinals. It will be Paradox versus AyRoK, the last French representant in this Max Open Cup 8. I'm not sure about the representant word in English, but maybe you understood what I mean. Okay, just checking here the lineups. Oh, I can't see you anymore. See, yes. Okay, we'll have first here, hitting the F7 button, okay. Yeah. The lineup from Paradox, bringing a paladin, a rogue, a shaman, and a mage. But what is banned? It's the paladin. So we have the rogue, the control shaman, and the big spell mage. Which rogue is it? Is it the version with jackpot? No jackpot. No jackpot, but
the aggressive
vessels.
one, the boat rogue, as it's called on HS Replay.
Okay, nothing very fancy, I guess, in the...
He has double peasant. I mean, that's the one thing that's not in every list.
Yes.
Peasant is really good against shaman, I mean, not that great against shaman, but it's really good against priest, against warrior. It's less good, or it's pretty bad against stuff like demon hunter, mage, basically the classes that have access to a ping.
Yeah, sure. Okay, interesting use of the rogue and the control shaman with 2 copies of Canal Sluggers. Okay. Oh, and he's playing the Glug, the Gulper. the colossal minion. What do you think about the card?
It's pretty good in certain matchups. Less good in other matchups. For example, in the Shaman Mirror, it's not that great, but against stuff like Demon Hunter or Rogue, it's a pretty good card.
Okay.
Because they have a hard time getting through the taunts, right?
Yeah. And this minion get huge, more huge and more huge. I guess we say more huge and not huger. Should be more huge. Okay, we'll see. And the big spell mage, the famous big spell mage with the far watch post, all the cards you cannot see elsewhere. You have the mailbox dancer,
the pelican diver.
Yeah. Interesting.
Arena mage.
Arena mage. Yeah, I prefer this name. Okay, and then what is bringing the friend AyRoK? AyRoK is bringing a paladin, a rogue, a warlock, and a demon hunter. And I can't say that I am sad because we cannot see that much warlocks and the Max Open Cups nowadays. And it has been banned. So we'll have the Paladin, the Rogue, and the Demon Hunter. We see that Paladin is quite present on these quarterfinals.
Yes. I think from the 8 players, only 1 player didn't bring Paladin.
Oh,
but
okay.
The reason why Paladin is so popular, as I said before, is because both Demon Hunter and Thief Rogue are that popular. So people like to bring the Paladin to counter these decks.
Okay, so I guess it's the same list. Yeah. As before, the versions is with 2 copies of Guardian's Grace. Okay, can see. No, nothing. No, nothing very weird. Then the Thief Rogue, is it the same one?
Yeah, also with the double peasant.
Double
he does
peasant.
have an Okani. I think Paraducks didn't have the Okani. I'm gonna check. No, he doesn't have Okani. He has a single
Extortion.
SI7 extortion instead. Yeah.
Okay, just a second. Yeah. Please. That's it. Okay. And then it will have been an Abyssal Warlock, and I wanted to see it played, but that's it. And the Demon Hunter, is it the same version with the Jace? Yeah, and still no Scylla on I don't know what. 2 copies of Need for Greed. Most players don't play this card anymore.
Yeah, they run Spectral Side instead, but AyRoK is in Need for Greed, so he runs Need for Greed.
Yeah.
It will be interesting. Okay. It will be interesting to see because AyRoK banned the Paladin, right? But the Shaman from Paraducks is pretty good against the remaining decks from AyRoK because he banned the Warlock away, and Warlock was his only real counter for the Shaman. So
okay, we'll see.
Could see another Shaman sweep tonight.
Yes, and I know someone who likes Shaman very much. I have been said. Okay, so we can jump to the games. Here, I'm just setting the scores to 0, and we can go, I guess. Okay, I have here Paraducks. You understood me very well. And AyRoK. AyRoK is with A, R, and a K. Caps lock. What is it? Caps lock? En majuscule in English, it's...
Yeah, caps.
I don't know. Caps. Okay. Okay, guys. Ooh, capitalized. Okay, AyRoK. C'est bon, because it's French. C'est bon. Vous pouvez y aller. Bonne chance.
He's bottom or top?
AyRoK at the bottom of the screen. Okay. And Paraducks here at the top. C'est bon. I don't know. No, not c'est bon for him. It's okay. You can start. Good. luck. Okay. I have to reset the
Oh, we have a
comments.
report button now? No, coming soon, it says. It's not there yet. Coming soon.
If it
With a new
works,
bug.
I like it. Yes. Oh, yeah. We were about
If it
to
works, that
cancel.
was a good joke, Max.
Yes. If it works, we like it. We were about to cancel the stream tonight because of the an issue with the spectate mode, but it was finally okay. So
Yeah,
AyRoK,
it wasn't really an issue, right? It was just someone that hadn't updated that to the
Yeah.
new patch yet,
Yeah.
so they were not able to
I
spectate
had
other
to
players.
say okay.
Okay, so we have the AyRoK mirror, but nobody knows it's a AyRoK mirror. Yes, AyRoK knows, but wait, AyRoK doesn't have a shaman, so they both know it's a AyRoK mirror actually.
So do it better with a friend. I didn't see
Yes,
that.
they already.
Okay.
The game is already over.
It's 1-0 for the French guy. Oh, and there is the peasant on turn 1. What
Wait,
is this?
You already see a peasant on the board? I need to rejoin the game then.
There were a peasant on Paradox board, yes. Paradox, but he's dead already. Spectate.
How do we rate the Mech Hunter skin?
We can assume that it's a hunter because it's more green than other colors, and not enough green to be a demon hunter, but a mech hunter. It's you cannot have mech hunters. If you're a hunter, you're a guy from nature, and you're not made with steel and screws and that kind of thing.
We did have a Mech Hunter deck though in the past. So, what was it? Ursatron, the Mech Bear that drew another mech from your deck.
Oh yeah,
it was a 3-mana 3/3
remember
death
this
threat.
one. Yeah. The archetype was playable, yeah, but
I mean, people were just playing Highlander Hunter with some mechs in it. So it wasn't really Mech Hunter. They just used Zilex to heal some.
no.
Alright.
Okay, the Gnoll lasts for 3.
Oh, what an ugly trade.
Oof.
But he can draw it right away, and the second one is pretty good. It has charge, and then after it attacked, it also deals damage to a minion. So pretty good in this matchup, because you basically want to push damage while removing their stuff, and that's exactly what this card does. Ooh, but the Mountain Bear is a pretty good pickup here from Paraducks.
Yeah. Because you don't have Sap anymore as a rogue. Do you remember Sap? Do you think that we should have this card back in standard?
No, I don't think so. I didn't really enjoy playing against Sap. You play a taunt and your opponent can just ignore it. That is not very fun. Oh, interesting. Interesting that he went for the kill on the minion instead of playing his bear.
Okay.
Now it's time to play the taunt though. Can't wait any longer.
It's interesting because I'm not sure it's a new bug, maybe it's a last one, but I see Paradox displayed as a hunter, still displayed as a hunter by the Austin client. Do you see that?
On the left under his name.
Yeah.
No, it says Rogue for me. So, but
Oh,
I also
I have
left
Untom.
spectate and rejoined. So
Okay. Okay, we love it.
where does it go? Does the Wicked Step go face, or does he? Oh,
Okay.
okay. So he goes on a taunt.
Oh, do you like
It-
polymorph? Mass polymorph?
No,
No.
it's way too expensive.
After a
But
single minion.
the bridge was
Oh,
pretty
it took it.
good.
It took it.
Yeah, I don't know. Not convinced by that, because you can't play it next turn. You're ahead on board, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, not sure about that. You're right.
The
But
bridge was pretty cool, because you play it next turn, and then your Skeps minions will get extra stats, right? They get +2/+2, so you basically have 2 Leroys on the board with stealth.
Leroy was the good days. Some say.
We have Smite now, it's fine. The poor man's Leroy.
I guess it's more balanced.
Ooh.
A light bomb. Oh, maybe Bloodlust
Gale?
if you can manage to do something with.
No,
Scalephonic Shock
I
can.
think Scaled, because Scaled removes something while leaving something on the board. Then what? I mean, what is he looking for here? One of no. Mr. Schmidt. It's not very good here.
Mr. Smith.
Oh, that's the broken card. Krakatoa should cost 8 mana if you ask me.
I'm asking you.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you it should cost 8 mana.
Okay.
The
Yeah.
amount of power you get is worth
Mm.
8 mana. But it costs 6 because all the Blizzard devs are rogue mains.
Yeah. I understand what to say. I can say that I agree. Okay, so we won't see the rogue from Paraducks anymore. The rogue hunter, rogue mech hunter, you know. And it's 1-0 now for the French guy, AyRoK, the last French player in the Max Open Cup 8.
So, Paradox can choose between Shaman and Big Spell Mage now. Let's see.
I made a mistake, I guess, on the bands. Yes, I didn't set the bands. Okay, I'm doing it.
I guess he just queues the Shaman here. Oh, he likes all his mech portraits.
So it's the Paladin that has been banned. Okay. And I have to say that Paradox just came with his Max Team Cup. So thank you. I bought it at the Max Land 3 last year.
Free advertisement. We take it.
Yes. Yeah, and AyRoK has no goodies from Max Team, so I have to give him 1 point of penalty. Okay, and it's the Warlock. Yeah, it's okay like this.
Pretty good curve from the Shaman side. He can go Coin Clownfish into Gorlock, and that's a lot of tempo. Actually, he can go Clownfish plus Amalgam right now. Might be better than Gorlock if he discovers another 2 mana elemental. He can just play it, right? Not elemental, sorry. I meant Murloc. Just go Coin Clownfish, Amalgam, and then if you hit a 2 mana Murloc, you play it. If you don't, you play the Gorlock next turn.
Okay, it's a 2 mana totem. Oh. That's a null.
The double null.
Someone in the chat say that you seems to know what what you're talking about, the shamans, and you should try to make tournaments.
Make tournaments or play tournaments?
Play tournaments.
Yeah, I should try that at one point.
Yeah. Sometimes.
Could be fun. I like not playing the Murlocs now because he's so far behind on the board. He can try and get the Flurgle from the Gorlock next turn. So he draws with Gorlock, then he plays Flurgle. Hopefully he gets another Clownfish, and then he can go for a big clear. Oh, there it is again, the Mountain Bear.
Yeah. Maybe it would be... Oh, and now I have only Paraducks and AyRoK, but no display of the class. Okay, why not?
Going for the Flurgle now doesn't really work anymore because the two Gnolls are back at 5 HP. You can't really expect to do 5 AoE in this turn. Maybe you still draw and then go for a big turn next turn. You can draw and then deal 2 to the Maestra with the fire spell. Okay, there's the Flurgle, but no Clownfish. I don't see the options.
Okay, I guess Paradox is trying to make a huge turn with his brand. I know there's 0 mana cards, but
he trades because there's still the coin in hand. He should be scared of Snowfall Guardian, right? It will be an 8/8, so we can still clear it with the Krakatoa. Okay. Oh, the Clownfish.
oh. Okay, is it a miracle turn here? With Bran and all those things?
The brand doesn't work that well. I mean, you can do some stuff here, but you don't need to play the brand. Because
Okay.
the Murlocs cost 2 anyway, so -4 on the Murloc doesn't really do anything.
Understand. Clownfish, yes, you want to...
Oh, that's a huge pickup. Okay, okay. Now he can probably... I mean, it's not a full clear, but it clears most of the things.
And another one.
Another Clownfish?
Yeah, you want a Clownfish?
I don't see the option.
There is a Lushwater Mercenary, Clownfish, and another thing. And it chose the Clownfish.
Yeah. That's what we call a tempo swing.
Yes.
Look at this. Fortunately for AyRoK, he still has Krakatoa, so he can fight back for the board, because Krakatoa is an 8-drop, remember?
Yeah. 8-drop for 6. Okay. I guess you... Oh, you don't trade?
Full pace.
Okay. Not trading.
I mean, the Canal Slugger is a punish to that, right? Because you can take the value trades now and then heal.
Okay.
So from AyRoK's perspective, what can he do? It's difficult to fight for board at this point, right?
Yeah.
So he kind of needs to find damage now. So he has 4 from the Wicked Step, 3 from the Tooth, 2 from the Weapon. That's 7, 9 damage. Mr. Smite would be 15, and then the fillet fight is. So he basically needs to gun fishing and try and find the Smite to kill next turn. But there is a mutinous in the opposing hand, so. Ooh.
Yeah.
How does this work? 7, 8, 9, 10. Not quite it.
I guess it would be. Yeah.
I mean, you are all in at this point.
So, fillet fighter face? No? No. Okay.
No, you save the fillet fighter because you can give it charge with the smite if you draw it.
Okay, yes.
And there might be a bit more healing, right? But I guess if there is the hero on the other side, you lose most of the times.
And I remember that the winner of this game will fight versus XiaoT in the semi-finals on Monday. AyRoK is counting on his fingers.
I think the play is to go Cookie and Okani over Mutinous. And you pick minion from Okani.
Yeah.
He loses the discount? No, he doesn't lose the discount. Okay. I thought he would lose the discount on the Murloc. This is fine then. Okay, 5, 6, 1 damage off. So he needs to trade the weapon. So if he gets Smite, he wins. If he doesn't, he loses. He can try and find a spell that keeps him alive from the tooth. But there's not much, right? Something like a brawl would do it, or...
I was thinking about Fireball.
Oh yeah, he could find the damage, of course, yeah, but... I guess. What did he get? I don't see it.
Equality, counter spell, and front lines. Maybe it was equality and
then
fighters
he pings,
on those.
But it's not enough, right? Yeah.
No.
Yeah, Canal Slugger winning the game. The 6 extra heal.
Yeah. So no more rogues now.
Yeah, and now
1-1.
best shot from AyRoK is the Paladin, but Paladin is not great into Shaman.
I'm thinking. And guys, just to tease you, you will have on Thursday on our Twitter account the announcement of the Max League 6, and you want to see it. 64 of the best players in the world will fight from July to October in this league. There will be 4 stages in LHS format. And you'll know all the players in the teasing that will be announced on Thursday. Okay. It took the Paladin.
Alaladin.
Do you remember the Tikatakatus?
Yes. I missed it. I missed the card.
Yeah. I do as well.
1 drop on 1. Good player.
Yeah. But don't play the Flash of Light on 2, please.
Why not?
Maybe
you don't like spending your mana.
Yeah, but as you say, maybe in this matchup you want to only draw because the healing is not that relevant. Why not? Or do you prefer a token?
This matchup is tricky, right? The Paladin needs to kill with the smite. but I mean the shaman has mutinous, multiple mutinous, so it's very hard for the paladin to dodge the mutinous. Coin clownfish into Gorlock.
Okay, the play you suggested.
Oh, he just
Before.
gets another mutinous. Okay, cool.
Oh.
That
Okay.
works.
And mutinous on 5.
Gorlock.
The
Gorlock is a very good card if you can play it on 3.
Yeah. Okay,
it's
so
like a handmaiden, but with less effort.
okay, you have the carrier. Very good work here. This trade cannot be traded by only 1 minion. Okay.
It's a ping, right? Just Flurgle to deal 1 damage to the
So
carrier, and then you trade the clownfish.
You have a clownfish, a Tidalus Burrower.
Now I see them again.
Oh, okay.
I see the options again. I don't know, maybe because the new game, but yeah, you
Okay.
take the clownfish because you want to discount your mutinous so that you can play mutinous together with Bran or Bolna in the same turn.
And AyRoK has the combo with Myrmidon into only make a roll to draw.
Yeah. I guess.
Could do
you go
3.
Samuro here just to remove 2 minions?
I like to remove the Fluggle, the Pyromancer.
Ooh. Which one is it here? Consecration?
Maybe Consecration, yes. But I like the way you tell it, Consecration, because I can pronounce it very well. Hello. Isn't it the ugliest card ever printed for Paladin? Do you think that being a Paladin is going to a fest with this kind of hair and those horns?
Wait, what are you talking about? The
Annoyotron
or the...
Annoyotron.
It's not a Paladin card, it's a neutral card.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I assumed it was a Paladin card because of the
hero.
The hero, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, now it's a mirror time. It's pretty good here, because it's full clear.
And it's diamond, that's why.
So, I don't like going for early mutinous in this turn, in this matchup, because basically you can tell when they start buffing a smite. They need to be carried already, and then they dump minions from their hand so that the buffs land on smite, right?
Yeah, but you have two copies of mutinous, so maybe try. So what would it be? Okay, Myrmidon.
That's a good one as well to hit.
Yes.
But I mean, in this matchup also sometimes, even if you don't hit a smite, just removing like a pyromancer from their hand or resources so that they can't you know, clear your board anymore. That's also a way how you can win.
Okay, it chose to play the Righteous Defense over the Leviathan.
I would have never gone for the mutinous in that spot yet, because you are not afraid of dying or anything. But now he goes for the macaw, and then after that he can't do the mutinous anymore, right? Because he doesn't have a way to repeat it. He did hit the smite though, so yeah, he just at this point he just needs to not die, right? Because the Paladin doesn't have a way to kill him from hand anymore. So the Paladin needs to stick a board that kills him, and that's very difficult to do against Snowfall Guardian.
Oh, and I said previously that Paradox played versus Arctic in the previous round. Now it was Arctic, it was Tortu, Turtle in English.
Yes.
It's Nalgidan that won versus Arctic 3-1. So, will AyRoK be the next French victim of Paradox? We'll see
Which
it.
Nagaling did he? Oh, he picked Snowball Fight. That's really good to deal with the 12-14. I guess he knew that there was a big buffed minion left in the hand, so was a good choice to pick that one. Wait, do you ever hit the 4-2 with the weapon first here? Surely you do, right? Maybe not. No, actually no, because you don't want it to hit your 1-1.
Okay. And another one.
Another one.
Number 3.
But, I mean, it's not that important anymore.
No.
You need to find a way to deal with the 12-13 now, because not being able to deal with that is the only way you lose. But, I mean, there are 2 Snowfall Guardians in his hand, so he should be fine.
And you don't have any possibility to create card in this shaman deck, like maybe what is it in English? Malefice. It's the I don't know. I don't remember the card that that transform a minion into a frog 0/1. X. That's it.
Well, your only way to create cards is with Naga Teacher, and Hex is a 4-mana spell.
Okay.
But you can get the Sunken spell from Shaman on the Nagaling, which is 1 mana discover a Nature, Frost, or Fire spell. And then through that you could discover Hex. But that's the only way to do it.
Okay. Remember the good old times where X were 3 mana?
Oh yeah, then you could get it on the Nagaling. That would be sweet.
Yes. That's why they nerfed it 5 years ago.
Yeah, they knew they would print Naga Teacher at one point.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So this game is not over yet, because Paradox hasn't stabilized yet, and the pressure keeps coming. He needs to find his hero or something, just so that he can start damaging these minions. Okay, that's good.
Okay.
But I mean, you probably go for the Snowfall first, and then you play the Cavern, because AyRoK can't go equality. I mean, he can go equality, but he doesn't want to, because then he also damages his own minions, right?
Yes. Yes, it's not a spot where you want to do that.
So yeah, I like getting the Cavern in play, because the 3/4 helps you freeze stuff. You still need to stall this spot for a turn or 2 until you find your hero card.
The Cavern.
One question is if you take a trade with the 10-10 already, but I don't think so.
You can hit the 5/5?
Yes, but then you can't attack with it next turn, right? Oh, he doesn't go for the Cavern? That means he plays the Lead Breaker. Is that better?
What does he want maybe to go? Oh, okay. I take the 10.
Like this play has a downside, because if he top decks McCall, then it won't repeat the Snowfall Guardian anymore. It will repeat Lead Breaker. And also, if he gets a card like Bolna or Bran, which he also both has in the deck, it's also better to still have the Sleep Breaker in his hand. But yeah.
Okay. Now you have a very, very good trade. 13-13 in the 10-10 and the 10-10 in the 5-5.
Yeah, you take all the value trades.
And you could get rid of the 4-2 as well.
Yeah, you don't want him to draw cards.
Yeah.
The Canal Slugger trades into the 4-3, right?
Okay, like this.
I'm not sure. Wait, is there lethal ever? Wait, hold. No, there's no lethal, right? I didn't miss something. Wait,
And
wait. There's. No, there wasn't no
no.
lethal.
Okay, and you have the kind of slugger in. Okay, like this.
Yeah, I like taking value trades with the giants, with the Snowfall Guardians, because
Yeah.
AyRoK can still draw his righteous defense, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Like this. The Chinese way. Okay.
I mean, he can make a big Pyromancer.
Yeah, and it's
And then he goes
useful with the
Holy
Olympic roll.
Mackie roll. I mean, he has to go for it. But he can only go with 4 Mackie rolls, which is enough, right? The 2-7 trades into the 10-6, and then the board is cleared.
Yeah, I like it. Like this.
Wait, no, the 2-7 trades into the taunt, and then the 2-1 trades into the 6.
No,
the
better.
10-6. Yeah. That way you preserve a minion. Yeah, that's why I like taking value trades with the Snowfall Guardians, so that they can't steal all the stats from it.
Okay.
Or the Gluck? The Gluck saves the day? Maybe?
Gluck the Gulpal.
Beautiful.
Okay. Is it another roll? No, equality. You don't want
You
to
can't
equality.
play it.
Oh, but you can. Oh no, you can only dredge and not draw.
Yep,
Okay.
it's the dredge one. So how big does it get? It gains +6/+6 right now, so that's 9/11. And you have the Slogger to give it 6/4 as well. What do you take here? I guess the Spell Discovery. Because if you lose this board, the game is over. Man, the Gluck carries the game. Look at it.
Yeah.
Gluck the Gulper.
Okay, so it's.
Oh wait.
Pain.
Yeah. You clear now. You face tank it. Oh, you clear their face. It was just lethal. Gluck the Gulper.
Oh, and one of the two players is very happy right now.
Let me guess which one that is.
The one, oh, and he has the sunglasses. The sunglasses with his Max Team cap. Very good. Okay.
I mean, he shouldn't celebrate too early. He still needs to finish it off.
You're right. So we won't see the Paladin from AyRoK anymore, and only the Demon Hunter left. Do you think it's a good matchup for the Demon Hunter?
No, it's not a good matchup for the Demon Hunter because the Shaman deck is designed to beat Demon Hunter with the Canal Sluggers and You have Cavern
And
to
the
freeze their
cavern,
face.
yeah,
you
to
have
freeze the face.
Cookie.
That's it.
It's Frostbite? No. Also, just look at the tempo next turn. Clownfish with the Amalgam. Demon Hunt is not that great at clearing a wide board,
Yeah,
especially that early.
you're right. Okay, would you next turn coin the second Fossil Fanatic to draw more? Of course, if you can hit.
Cookie on 3. Yeah, I kind of like playing it because you drew the caverns. You want to play the caverns next turn, so getting Cookie in play as soon as possible is better than going for the Clownfish this turn.
Each scar, a foe vanquished. Job's done. Strike now.
And Cookie is a bit like Reno Jackson if you think about it.
Okay. Okay. So you don't want to be hit by this frozen Stargod face. You don't
Yeah,
want that.
but you can't really prevent it. I mean, you can prevent it this turn, but it's gonna get increasingly difficult to do it.
Oh.
Also, the Canal Slugger off the top, and you freeze the other one. Also, Okani is pretty good against Demon Hunter.
AyRoK is pretty mad on Cam right now.
Yeah, because Paraducks is drawing the nuts.
And Paradox is playing with with the sunglasses. And it may be the French killer.
Yeah, AyRoK is the last hope.
Yeah.
The last French hope. I guess you go for the Fury and the double fossil now because... But, I mean, what do you even do here? You have to kill both of these, but... You can't.
No. Oh. You could...
You could hope and draw Predation, then you... Oh, that's good. That works as well, right? So you hero power. Oh, I guess you could choose to not freeze your own face here. You kind of have to do it with your current hand, right? Like, all your cards are synergetic with attacks, so you kind of need to face tank to 6-2 here and Pal Barrage the other one.
Yeah, I like it. Okay. I want to draw one.
Yeah, sure. You can draw one.
It's now or never. Oh,
okay.
Okay, this way. Okay. It's 4 more damage.
Is this ever winning? Like, he basically needs to top deck the hero next turn. But if he doesn't, then how does he ever unfreeze his face?
Yeah.
Or the Brukan as well? Sick. Okay. The thing is, if he goes for the Okani here, it's so weak into hero, right? Because then you basically waste your Okani, and the tokens just trade both minions on the board. So maybe it's better to go with Murlocs here, because you make a board that is better against Kurtrus. Because that's the only concern right now, right? Finlay? War leader. I like it. Oh, he does top deck the Kurtrus.
That's why we like this game.
Yeah, I mean that was well played by AyRoK. He set up for that top deck and he got rewarded.
Yeah. And as you saw, the Demon Hunter was not frozen anymore because it's not the same character
Yep.
that has been frozen.
Did he go for minion, right? Yeah, he goes for minion
yeah.
because next turn there's the colossal minion coming up, so this prevents AyRoK from playing it. He's gonna go with the weapon here, right?
Yeah.
Oh wait, hold on. Maybe this weapon is better.
Oh, it's 1, 3, 4,
4, 5,
6,
6, right?
6. Okay, why not?
And he could draw. No, actually, that's 5 mana, right? He just draws a card, but he can't play the card he draws. He's also considering just going face here, but I think it does make sense to use the Dread Glaive damage here.
What happened? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you don't need to kill Okani because you triggered the effect already.
Yeah, okay. But I was thinking about this play using the Fury rank 2, but why not?
Now comes the broken. Deal 2, and now the question is, do you heal or do you go for taunts? You're pretty healthy, so you can go for the taunts. The taunts are also better against something like, I don't know, Jace maybe, but Jace didn't load up the Jace yet.
So is it multi-strike, you hit twice and then dredge? And,
yeah, you have to dredge, but aren't you just dead here? Wait. There's 6 damage and you're at 9, 10 actually. Yeah, so not dead on board. But how do you get through the next taunts? Oh yeah.
Like this.
And look who arrived. Look, the Gulpa seals the deal again.
Okay.
Wow. Yeah, there's no shot here.
That's it. It will be Paraducks in the semifinals versus XiaoT. GG Paraducks. Okay, I'm adding the guys directly for the little interview because they know Paraducks. Yeah, and AyRoK. GG Paraducks. That's the max team capped. Okay, guys, are you with us?
Yeah.
Okay, we have Paraducks or AyRoK? AyRoK, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, it has been a tough evening, I guess. We saw that on cam. Okay, Paraducks, you're here, I guess.
Yeah, what's up, boys? How we doing?
Fine. I see you had your max team cap. That's why you couldn't lose tonight.
I'm just representing the show, you know. Just got to promote the event to the best of my ability, and of course, I've got to promote my team Vex Gaming with, of course, the legendary Paradab, as I won against AyRoK. And I'll be honest, that was so close, especially that Paladin game. Oh my god, I was not expecting to win that.
And as we were taking a look to the lineups before the match with wiRer, we just saw what is it? Here in your Paladin, Glug the Gulper, the colossal minion, and we were thinking, what were you thinking when you made your deck, with including this card? And we saw that it has been very relevant tonight. What do you think? Was it
Right. So
on purpose?
I'll be honest. I'll be honest. A lot of this lineup wasn't even my idea. Like wiRer, of course, takes a lot of credit for helping me build this lineup. Meaty is in fact no longer my best friend. wiRer is my best friend. I hope
I
he
know.
wins tomorrow, so I can beat me v wiRer in the finals. But
And
Glug the
then we stop
Gulper,
being friends, because you're gonna lose.
well, we'll see about that. But anyway, Glug the Gulper is actually really hard to deal with, right? Because like it used to be Control Warrior could just shield shatter the Glug and just all your minions would die. But now, like a lot of AoEs just deal 4 damage, right? I banned Warlock, but the Abyssal Wave deals 4 damage. And more importantly, I knew going into this match, I was like 95% sure that AyRoK was going to bring Fel DH and Boat Rogue against me. So like me and wiRer were discussing it, and it's like, yeah, just bring Control Shaman, and you bring Glug, because DH and Rogue just can't beat that card. Like you saw at the end there, I just had like 4 taunts in play with Brukan. And then what do? Like DH doesn't have board clears, so they just instantly lose when Glug comes down, and they just can't like kill you with predation immediately.
Okay, and AyRoK, on your side, you brought a Warlock, and I was very disappointed that you couldn't play it because we don't see many Warlocks in the lineups nowadays. So, what was the point of bringing this class in your lineup?
At first, I had Naga Priest, and after looking about Paradox lineups the week before, I really thought it was a bad bring, because he would definitely take his decks against Naga Priest. So at the I don't know, like few hours before the summit, I changed to Warlock, and it seems like it was a really good deck against his lineup, and he was forced to ban it. And yeah, kind of happy with this trade, but yeah, maybe I was too comfortable with DH and Rogue, and got trapped with some tech cards that obliterated me. Sorry, 2 games during 2 games. But yeah, that was Warlock was some like a good call and unexpected from my opinion.
Okay.
We were expecting you. We were expecting you to bring Warlock. I personally was expecting you to bring like Warlock or Mage. Like worst case, you would have brought both, but fortunately, you only brought one. So I'm really happy about that.
Okay, because I yeah.
No, you go. You finish.
Oh yeah, because I didn't play Warlock too much before this event. It's not like my comfortable brings or my play style. So I didn't expect that you think about that I will bring this deck.
Okay,
How did you choose what to ban? Because it was probably very close call between the Shaman or the Paladin. Tell us how you ended up with the Paladin ban.
I clearly underestimate the tech cards in Shaman, maybe. Because I'm really comfortable to play against Shaman, but with Canal Slogger and Glug and Jazer too, they are. This isn't in all Shaman lists, and it brings definitely more win rate to the Shaman in these matchups. So I didn't consider them as much as I could.
You didn't get baited by the tweet where I 3-0'd the last French guy with already banned him then?
No. Yeah, I was sure that you will bring Paladin because of that, but no. I think it was. Yeah, it was close, but I hesitated a lot, but I made the choice on what I was more comfortable on to play against. But yeah, with the tech cards, it goes wrong, really wrong. And yeah, on the on the matchup with Paladin, the game 3. Yeah, it was so close at the end, the last turn. I think there was like maybe 1 or 2 cards blanked, because I had 10 cards left, and the 3 cards that were at the bottom were Wild Pyromancer, Sunfish, and Battle Vicar. So it was three cards that don't give me lethal 100%.
Couldn't find the hero.
And so I had only 1 equality and I don't know, maybe 1 other card, and the rest was city tax, or just a spell that I can play and activate Pyromancer without killing my own minions. But yeah, that was really unfortunate.
I thought
and
that
then the glug came in.
I
Yeah.
thought that Paradox played the Mutinous too early in that matchup, because the game would have been completely different if you couldn't use the righteous defense on his Mutinous.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I had to make the first righteous defense on the first Mutinous, but on my side it was like I had only Smite and Leviathan when he and the third drop, the 3-mana drops.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thought I had at the time was that since I used Frostbite, it would have been a lot more difficult for you to go for Righteous Defense and have a decent turn like at the same time. I thought like I could snowball it from there, essentially was my plan.
Yeah.
And it didn't quite work out that way. I got a little bit tempoed out like in the middle of the end game, but fortunately the Snowfall spam just barely managed to pull me over the line because Carriel's just not a card.
Yeah.
Okay, so next round, Paradox in the semifinals on Monday. You will fight XiaoT. Maybe you know the player.
Yeah, who
what do you
doesn't
think?
know XiaoT, man? One of the best players from China.
So after
got a lot of respect for the guy. It's going to be a really tough match for sure.
Yeah, after having defeated the whole France, are you going to defeat the whole China? Because it is the last representative of China. What do you think?
Well, I'm the last representative of Britain, man. You invited every single other British player to the Max League, but you don't invite me. So you literally have forced me to win this tournament because you just don't respect me enough. I'm disappointed, Max. I really am.
Yeah, but you already have the Maxim cap. So you're at the top level. You cannot be involved with the other ones. You're over them.
So you're saying just because I bought this cap from you in Paris, I'm not allowed to play in the Max League?
You
no, man.
can
you
conclude it
told
like
me that
this
when
way.
I bought it back in October.
Okay, I'm gonna refund you. Ok, AyRoK, il y a pas mal de viewers de ta communauté qui étaient là pour te soutenir sur le chat. Tu peux peut-être leur dire un mot? Ils étaient à fond derrière toi.
Eh ben merci évidemment à tous mes supporters, tous mes viewers qui sont venus voir le match. Désolé, je n'arriverai pas à gagner ce tournoi.
Il y en aura d'autres.
La deuxième ou la troisième fois que je faisais un top sur ce tournoi, mais je n'ai pas réussi encore. C'est dommage, mais bon, voilà, c'est cool. Chaque semaine, ça permet de proposer du contenu supplémentaire, même quand il n'y a pas forcément de grosses périodes de tournoi, etc. Donc c'est plutôt sympa en début de semaine d'avoir des petits rendez-vous comme ça. Donc merci Max pour l'orga aussi.
Merci.
Parce que les viewers aiment bien les petits matchs compétition comme ça où je me focus et on joue plus sérieux que juste en faisant du ladder tout simplement.
Ouais.
Donc voilà, donc c'est du contenu que j'aime bien faire sur la chaîne et voilà, donc c'était cool d'arriver un peu loin, d'avoir une petite tension, un peu de...
Ouais, plus qu'un peu loin. Quart de finale, quand tu vois le field qu'il y avait au départ, ça va. Voilà,
Ouais.
tout le monde n'a pas fait top 16 déjà, et puis après... voilà,
C'est honnête, c'est honnête.
C'était vraiment pas mal, vraiment pas mal.
Donc voilà, et puis voilà. Hein. Merci à tous en tout cas.
Okay, and Paradox, you had many of your supporters on the chat. Do you want to tell them a word?
Yeah, thanks for coming out, everybody. I really appreciate it. Of course, thanks to my wonderful team, Vex Gaming, who have been non-stop supporting me on Twitter. Literally only just check Twitter, and there's like a 10-thread tweet going over the highlights of the match, so I really appreciate every single person involved in getting me to where I am. Hopefully, we're going to beat up XiaoT. We're going to meet wiRer in the finals. We're going to beat him up too. And we're going to prove that we're worthwhile in the Max League 6. It's going to be a great time. And also, commiserations to everyone from the nation of France. Clearly, the UK is the better nation. I mean, I know Atomic, like, he wants to disagree with me whenever we cast here, but I've just proved it. Like, top 16, France eliminated. Top 8 eliminated. There's nothing else. There is only UK now. Only Britain.
Okay, but you forgot just one thing. You have the Max Team cap, but wiRer has the Max Team jersey. So it's over everyone else. Okay, guys, thank you. And see you on Monday for this beautiful semifinals. It will be you versus XiaoT. And we have the other one, semifinals versus maybe Chapodenis or Nalgidan facing maybe Bruto or wiRer. We hope the best for you, wiRer. You know that because we all love you. And we all love you, Paradox and AyRoK. Thank you for having been here tonight. And see you next week. And see you on next edition, AyRoK.
Yeah, thanks. Bye.
See you.
See you later, boys.
Okay, so that's it. It has been very different series here with this the first match, the XiaoT versus Zorb. Has been a straight 3-0, and then we have a very different series versus Paradox and AyRoK. It has been more closer that the score can tell because of this 3-1. What do you think about this the two bio fights we had tonight?
Well, I'm glad that my shaman performed well because I'm playing the same deck tomorrow, and yeah. I think my opponent has to ban it after what happened tonight.
Maybe yes. It
Bruto,
was a very.
If you're watching, better ban my shaman.
It's a very shaman evening tonight, and last week it has been the same in the 8th finals. I guess we have a very good score for shaman. It has been 3-0, and I don't remember the second BO. Okay, so just a word about this. Oh, I have already the planning of of the next week. So the planning of the next week, the semifinals will be on Monday, and it's not like announced on the design here. And the final will be on Tuesday. So very wrong design here. So I have this planning of this week. So today we have wiRer versus Bruto, and then Chapodenis versus Nalgidan for a slot in the semifinals, guys. Thank you, wiRer, for having been here with me. And we have a little thought for Mitty. They cannot make it to tonight, but it was even better with you. And I assume everyone,
of course.
everyone prefer you like me. I see you guys. I see you next time. For me, it will be on Monday for the semifinals and on Tuesday for the final. See you guys.
See ya. Bye.